Hi, my name is Tom. I was sent this traction neck pillow as a review unit, and I'm going to go ahead and give you an honest review. So I've been using this for about a week now, and I kind of want to show you what it looks like and how it all works. So the way this works is it's a kind of a hard foam. When you use it, it's very comfortable. It's kind of to stretch the neck and kind of take some of that tension off of your neck and shoulders. But it is a hard foam, and then on the hard foam, there's actually some little massage bumps, and you can use it two different ways, and I'll demonstrate that in a moment. It does keep its form. It's not like a soft, squishy pillow. You don't just sit on it and squish it down. It's meant to kind of stretch, so that's why it's hard and has a solid form to it. And then it also has this pad wrapped around it. Now, you don't normally have a pad like this on these pillows. They just kind of come like a pillow and you just stretch. But this pad's actually very, very helpful because what this does is it's just kind of a loop and you wrap it around it like this, and it can come off. You can kind of do it with or without it. I actually like it with it. And there's a little cord that plugs into it right here. And then that little cord then goes down to a USB port, and you plug that into an extension cord, and you end up having a little control panel in the middle. And if you haven't guessed by now, this thing is for heat. So it applies heat to your stretched neck, and that really feels good. And that heat really kind of helps warm up those muscles and kind of warm up everything, get the blood flowing, and it really, really helps kind of relieve some of that tension that you may have held up over a whole day of working at a computer or sitting at a desk or doing whatever you're doing. So again, this thing comes with a USB. You don't get the power charger with it, but you probably have 1,000 of these little power charging blocks around, and I'm just going to kind of plug it in here. And I'm going to just show you the settings on the little heat pad. So let's see here. So here are the settings. Let's get it up to the camera. Okay, so here's the way this works. There is a little timer here, and the little timer is for 15, 30, or 60 minutes. So that's how long the heat will actually work. And then you hit the power button. There you go. It's actually brighter in person, but it's a high level is number 3 there, and you press it again, and there you go. There's medium, and then there's low. As I press it, there's high, medium, and low. There you go. And that's different levels of heat, and that'll just kind of stay on the heat there. And then you can also go ahead and change. Let me turn it on the high there, and then I can go ahead and change my timer as well to 15, 30, or 60. I don't typically use the timer. I just kind of let it go. I think it defaults to 60. I usually only use this for about, you want to use it for more than 10 minutes a day, but usually less than 30. So what I usually typically do is I go about 10 to 20 minutes per day. And again, I've used it for about a week and a half now, and I've definitely felt a difference. My neck is much more pliable, I guess. I don't have as many tension headaches. So just my whole neck just feels better. My shoulders feel better as well. So yeah, I do use the heat. I've used it once or twice without the heat, and I prefer the heat. Let me go ahead and demonstrate kind of how it all works and how you can use it. So there are 2 ways to actually use this. One is with the opening towards your back. That's kind of the starter way to use it. And then you can actually switch it around and do it with the opening towards your top of your head. That's kind of the more advanced way to use it. You can do whatever you feel most comfortable with. And when you use it, I'm here on the floor because you want to be on a hard surface. You do not want to be on a bed because beds are kind of squishy and you kind of squish your back around. You want to be on a hard surface, a surface that will actually go ahead and give you a nice platform to kind of stretch your neck out on. So here I have it all set up. I have the heating pad on, I have the wire going off the back, and I have the opening towards my back. And I'm just going to lay down on it just like this. Let me see here, the heat's been going for a little while. Ooh, that's warm. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and what you want to do is you just want to kind of sit here like this. Let me try to get it just right. There you go. You want your back to kind of stretch out, and you want your neck to kind of stretch over it. And then you just slowly relax, and you give it again. 10 minutes a day is ideal, a little more than that if you want. You don't typically want to go more than about 30 because then you start kind of stretching your things out, your back out, and the heat's also not real great to keep on for long periods of time. So I'm going to just do that. The heat is really what kind of makes it for me. And then lying on the flat surface, even that helps. But as you kind of rest and you can kind of feel it kind of relaxing and releasing the tension. If I stop talking and kind of just sit here, what I will typically do is I will usually put some music on or put a podcast on, and I will just kind of close my eyes and I will just sit and let it do its thing. And again, if you want to go ahead and flip it around, you can. All you do is you just take the little sleeve off just like this, you flip it around, and then you go ahead and put the sleeve back on, and now there we go. And now we're ready to try it the other way. Same idea. Oops, I'm a little crooked there. There we go. Same idea. And there we go. So yeah, there we go. Again, I have been using it for a little bit, and it works fairly well. I do feel a little less stress. My neck feels good. My shoulders feel good. My wife's also started using it as well, and she really enjoys it. She also likes the heat. My daughter's used it once or twice. She doesn't really care about the heat one way or the other. But yeah, it actually works pretty well. By the way, it does come with a little travel bag, a little carrying bag, so that's kind of nice. Just a little drawstring bag, and it does have some instructions and some warranty stuff with it as well. So yeah, overall, it's a very nice package, and yeah, I recommend it.